Alright, we have the older servo connected right now, and again I've enabled Mach 4, and if I go to the jog menu I can turn this over.
You can see the Z-axis is moving.
So I'm going to bring her down back onto the platform. So if I turn the power off of the controller, it will drop down quickly. What I'm going to do is basically disconnect the wires that I have and reconnect it and go from there.
What I'm going to do is power down the controller so I'm not connecting anything while the power is actually on. So I'm going to turn it off.
You can sort of see how it dropped when the power was released. I'm going to disconnect our two wires here. I need to get something to actually push down on it to get the connector release. There we go. So I'm going to connect this one and disconnect here. I'm now going to connect the AC servo with brake, and I'm going to connect it and move it off to one side. And then also I just have jumper wires that are going to allow this to operate. So I don't really want to take time to solder it and unsolder it and solder it again. So at this point right now I have the brake connected, and it basically is on a transformer, 24-volt transformer, and basically this is just connected so you can sort of see the brake on the AC servo is activated. Alright, what I'm going to do is restart the controller. Alright, and our connectors, you can sort of see what I was doing. When I power it up, we now have basically power. The brake was released, but there's absolutely no energy. It's not energized at all. I'm going to go back into turn this over. I'm going to go back into Mach 4. And I'm going to go to enable. And when I go to enable, I go to jog. And as soon as I do, it basically sort of says E-stop cleared. I go to my history, and I have E-stop condition, home switch X tripped, home switch Y tripped, home switch Z home tripped, E-stop cleared, E-stop condition, and I'll hit close. I'll go back and enable it once again, and it's just going to keep on doing this over and over and over. So if I click plus, still nothing. Oops, I'm sorry. I'll turn this sideways. If I click on this, there's still no energizing to that particular port. If I do hit enable, I can jog a little bit forward and a little bit backwards. I think you can, now I got the E-stop condition once again. And Y, it's not letting me jog that now. Try one more time. Yeah, the Y is not letting me do anything either, because again, it just keeps telling me that the E-stop has been tripped. Now the Y is working. You can sort of see back and forth. And again, it once again is tripped. So, you tell me why this is not working. It's connected to the exact same thing. The brake is released. Everything is connected exactly the same way. Same connectors, everything. If I reconnect the old one back up, it will work perfectly. And again, I'm going to power this off again. And when I power it off, you'll notice that, again, same thing. When it goes off, we have brake. That's exactly what I wanted to have happen. But as I said, I can't do anything else from that point on. So this is the problem I'm having, and I have two pictures of the actual pin in or the pin outs of the connectors. I'll send you those also.